Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Are ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Brown with a return here. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know what I like about that game? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's out in the clear. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Kick this one away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, it's Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10.
No, come on. Hey, turn to 60. Turn 19. Turn 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Warriors, 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, 18, fighting.
Again, Daniels to the air. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Check 50. Check.
Daniels is going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Knock Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 79 Broncos.
To the air again, Daniels. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now.
To throw again, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First carry of the game now for the rookie out of Arizona. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
They apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
60 Eagles, Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cowboy 80.
Daniels to throw on 4th. It's on target to Moore. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27.
18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
They send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He finds Worthy, complete. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs break the tie here in the 1st. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Butker on now to kick this one away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lions. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders trim the lead to 1. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brown with a return here. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Going to the ground again on first. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Looking slant round, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down to the 10. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be second and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage in the win.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 14. Harrison Butker to kick off 4 Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hiking, 18, Roderick.
Here's Daniels. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. It gives the credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Second and 3 now.
60 Vikings. 19 sight. 19 77.
From the 42. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Commanders tie this game at 21. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running left with Pacheco. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down run by Pacheco. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
At the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. A counter give here to Pacheco. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Offense to the line for second down. Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Into the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs looking for a score just before the break. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats, 50 Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Second down at the 39-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Hits his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It's a gain of 6.
Okay, ready.
First down, Washington.
Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ready up.
First down, ball at the 36. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He calls his own number again. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Forced out to his right. He's calling his own number again. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10.
19. Ready. 70 Lions. Cut 19. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions. Go.
Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. Hit 2nd down.
19 touch. Cougar 19.
Daniels now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Getting out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60, 70 Rangers, trap 50, trap, Panther 11, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
To throw, Daniels. And And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
60, 18, high in. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
Now Daniels to throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
One last play before the break. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Commanders tie us up 28-all. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Xavier Worthy, now on the return. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 69, Cowboy 80.
Daniels back to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll throw it. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
70, Timberwolves. Warriors, 70. Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 79 Broncos.
He's back to throw. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Daniels is going to throw again. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first. To throw again, it's Daniels. That one's complete, right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Again, Daniels to the air. Buys time, rolling right. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. So 2nd down coming up.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket, the others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
19 tight, 19 tight.
To the air again, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Throw on 3rd down. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but me.
Big gain downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. On now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
He's going deep. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. But the problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
Ready, set.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth.
2. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. They're set up at the 35 now. First down carry for Pacheco. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and a yard.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back to Pacheco. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now it becomes a critical 3rd down.
Pacheco with the first and then some. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He was looking for Terry McLaurin, and now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go. Rambo 80. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Here's Daniels on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And this hasn't been a common sight for him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Butker knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
It's dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. On the move, headed right. Looking right, throwing deep. Wide open, downfield. Got it! And they are all the way into that red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. They just get the play off. He's him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Ready?
2nd and 3 now.
70 Lions, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Broncos. Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes out to the left. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an draw. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. First throw for the backup now. They set up the screen. Here's Moore. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere. Here's Prosky Merritt. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. It's 4 yards on the play, Brock, and now we've
got ourselves a 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Let's go.
Desperation time here. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Mahomes to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. First call here coming for the shotgun. Daniels. Jump off caught by his back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Come on.
To throw, Daniels. Has it in close. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10.
Commanders 35. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. This is Pacheco. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. It's Pacheco again. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs nearing their 6th win this season. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. All right, here we go. Second down. Short pass brought in. And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Hits him on the out route. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
All right, set now. First and 10.
Yellow.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They're going to pass it here. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown and knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.
Stay with me, You ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, in the